football playoff. And now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Hard Rock Stadium, Miami, Florida. This is the Capital One Orange Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we see the number 8 seed in this playoff, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Clemson Tigers. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
Chris, I just don't understand the logic here to go for this onside kick so early in the game, but I guess you can appreciate the boldness.
Offense moving to a bunch formation. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. It's a 1-yard gain, 2nd and 9 coming up.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back. Looking deep downfield with the left. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. And the freshman brought down after making an excellent catch.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense. Waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
The Canes looking to take advantage of the red zone trip here. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start in this big playoff game.
1st and goal, handoff. Stop right at the line. This is a stubborn defense backed up against the goal line.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball.
Risky throw here on 2nd down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on 3rd down coming up.
One of those crucial moments early in this playoff game. 3rd down and goal. The offense bracing here for a heavy blitz. 3rd and goal. Looking to throw the ball. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
And that one's straight down the middle. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. And they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. And now from the pistol formation. Handoff to the back. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Well, this guy's got some wiggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Oh, he makes the catch. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Man, another big-time catch by a Clemson wide receiver. How long have you and I been saying that, it seems like, over the years? Going back to Sammy Watkins and DeAndre Hopkins and Mike Williams and Hunter Renfrow and T. Higgins, all those guys on to the NFL having great careers, and now watching these players today in that same Clemson uniform making those big plays.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Bringing pressure. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
There's a nice play by this defense after giving up a huge gain. They're able to turn things around, recalibrate, and get after that quarterback for that sack.
At 1st down, sack a surprise and moves him back into fringe field goal range. What can they do on 2nd and long? Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Catch made on the right side. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Of course, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. He lets it go on the move. What a catch! Makes the 1st down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's 3rd down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
And the Tigers will line up now. It's 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Tigers.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back. But the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
And the PAT is good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Miami offense is back on the field. They moved it last time, but settled for a chip shot, looking to find the end zone this time. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Boy, the defense took the field. They mean business. First play of the drive, getting after the quarterback for a huge sack and getting him behind the chains. Love to see it.
So behind the 6, 2nd and long from their 14. Receiver in motion now. Off play action. He's looking to throw. They're standing there. Gets hit again.
Boy, great play here by a Clemson defender. It makes you think of all these great Clemson defenders they've had over the years, like The Fridge or Daquan Bowers, Vic Beasley, Grady Jarrett, and, of course, most recently, Myles Murphy, who got drafted just a few years ago. Always great defensive lineman, allows this defense to be athletic. And with players like this, it's just a defense you do not want to face.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, well, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
And it's taken at the 45. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain in return. Offense is back out there. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Looking for a receiver. He escapes the pocket. He's got it with room to run. They finally get him down, but it's a chunk play through the air.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Clemson now operating in the red zone. They'll change the pre-snap look now. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it near the end zone. Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be first down and goal.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
The Tigers looking to punch it in here. It's first and goal. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson. They'll try to add to the lead now in the PAT.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. They'll test the right side here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Pulls it in. It's Lambert. And heads out of bounds after a solid gain. And the Canes looking to crank up up the tempo a bit.
Well, a nice throw and a great catch here by this Miami Hurricane wide receiver. For our younger audience out there who might be watching this game, I got to tell you, you may not remember this, but Miami set the tone for wide receiver play for decades, and they're working their way to get back to that now.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 29. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. That's the 3rd sack now, and we're not even to halftime. The offense is losing. They're getting ripped up front at the line of scrimmage. The offensive coordinator better make some adjustments, or this thing could snowball.
And that sets up a return. Oh, and he's got some space here. Touchdown, Tigers. The special teams strike in this playoff game. Enormous moment. Punt return for a touchdown in a playoff game. That's a moment we're not going to forget for some time.
We won't forget about this one, and I don't think I'll ever forget the blocks that helped get him loose to be able to score this touchdown. He's going to get a lot of the credit. When they go back and watch the film, I think he's going to give an assist to the entire unit.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Throw now on first down. Lets it go quickly. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Chris, that's every quarterback's worst nightmare. A wide open receiver streaking for a touchdown. You could throw a hook shot out there, let him get underneath it, and let him run to the end zone. What a missed opportunity.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. 2nd down, they're going to throw it. He'll take a deep shot here. And that one's picked off. What a play. Breaks into the open. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down. So Clemson has the lead here, Kirk, as we head to the quarter break. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime, the crucial 2nd quarter beginning right now. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21.
This is why this Clemson offense is so tough to defend. You get caught up in the running game, the threat of the quarterback as a potential run threat. You leave yourself one-on-one, and then you can make these throws downfield to dynamic playmakers on the perimeter.
Send the back in motion. Here's the option play. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
And the defense is all over the option on this play. That play didn't have a chance from the beginning.
Clemson now operating in the red zone. And they'll give it to the back. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Moves out of the pocket. And he heads out of bounds
What a job by this quarterback, having an idea of exactly where he is on the field. Third down scramble, doesn't get it into the end zone, but guess what? Picks up that first down. We got a first and goal.
Keep it on the ground on first and goal. And they'll get him down that time. All right, it's second down and goal now for this offense. Handoff inside, looking for the touchdown. And they finally stop him at the 3. The offense really threatening now.
Well, the defense is locked in on this running back, and for good reason. He's already scored a couple touchdowns. If I'm the offensive coordinator, give it to him one more time. Let him make it a hat trick.
There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Looking to throw on third and goal. On the move now.
The defense here very much aware of the threat of this quarterback's legs. Even in a condensed space inside the red zone, it's a wonderful job to stop him short of the goal line on that third down play.
The field goal is good. And they add to their lead.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Set for the kickoff here after adding to this big lead. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last possession ended in a pick. Catch hauled in here over the middle. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. The Hurricanes hustle to the line to run that hurry up. Looking to pass here on second down. Catch is made down the middle. Stop right near midfield. It'll be a first down. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo.
And there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at second and 13.
A lot of times you see teams go up-tempo when they've got momentum. It comes off to a big gain. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back to old reliable, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage again.
That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
They finally stop him, but not before he gets to the 16-yard line. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Here's a target, and it's complete. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line, the offense threatening here. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Looking to throw here. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time. So here we go, third down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Defense is coming after him. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play. 4th down and 2 coming up. He's trying to keep the drive going. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. Past midfield. He's past the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Clemson. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
Well, an aggressive approach by this offense backfires. The defense not fooled at all. Good job of stepping in front of this throw, and they take it back for a touchdown.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And they'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Parker. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Looking to throw it deep. Okay, we've reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here, trying to cut into this lead before halftime. 2nd down after the incompletion. And the quarterback dropping back. Catch made on the left side. Tackled quickly after the catch. Should be short of the marker. Looking to chuck it again. The ball is caught. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a 1st down. The Hurricanes looking to use the up-tempo offense here. First down, looking to throw the football. Fires it to the wideout. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. Going to have to make some adjustments there and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Miami.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
No problem with PAT right down the middle. Got momentum into scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Set to kick this one away.
He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking for a man deep down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. They bring him down, but what an explosive play.
Man, the defense seems to be all about loading up to stop the run. They're creating some one-on-one opportunities, and the quarterback and receiver make them pay for it with a great play.
So one enormous play has this offense inside the 30. Let's see if they can cash in this scoring opportunity. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking to scramble. Back-to-back deep shots. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. He's bringing it back. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Chris, he's trying to find something. Nothing is there. Everything is covered downfield. He's rolling to his right. Eyes are downfield. But the one thing he doesn't see is that defender who steps in front of that to make that interception.
First down, looking to throw the ball. With the catch, it's Lambert. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense and short of the first down marker. Getting set. Here's second down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. The offense makes a recovery and takes off.
The offensive staff just took a collective sigh of relief. But I'd still anticipate that someone's going to pull that ball carrier aside and give him a couple choice words on the importance of ball security.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on third and very long. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Defense will stop him after about a 9-yard gain. It'll bring up fourth down. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. The Canes will line up to punt it away. Looking to flip the field here. See if he can make something happen with the return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And he's going to heave it deep right down the middle. They finally tackle him, but all the way down to the 20-yard line. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Looking for 6. This one sails through the back of the end zone and incomplete.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch in bounds, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
They'll keep the offense on the field here. 5 seconds to go in the half. Not going to run another play. Quarterback kneels down and they head to the locker room. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So they don't opt for the field goal try. They're going to take a shot at the end zone on the final play of the half. And it's a kneel down. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their third and final of the half. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. He was successful with his first try. This one from 39 yards out. Knocks that one right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. I don't think that made it 10 yards before getting touched. Of course, that's going to be a penalty. So they don't let the ball travel 10 yards before touching it. That could be a crucial mistake as they try to come back here in the fourth quarter. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. In the clear at the 25. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
And the Tigers trying to cash in here in the red zone. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. It's a run. Running back's got it. Touchdown, Tigers. Still no answer for this offense.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Automatic on the PAT. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. The Miami offense back out onto the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
Wide open downfield. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play. The Canes come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Here comes a first down pass attempt. The pocket breaking down. Then as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting earholed. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. He makes the grab. They tackle him at the 3, but that's a great gain in the pitch and catch.
Well, that first half could not go on any worse for this offense, but give them credit. They made the adjustments that they needed to. They're coming out looking much better here to start this second half.
And the Canes will line up here on first down and goal.
221 wing. 221 wing.
And he drops back in the gun. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Canes. Tight end was wide open. How did they lose track of the big fella down there, Kirk?
I don't know. I wish I knew. The defense, to me, looks like they just were so locked in on defending the goal line, they forgot about the tight end. That'll probably be the easiest touchdown throw and catch we see of the game today.
On the hands team, all over that to make the recovery. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. So they don't let the ball travel 10 yards before touching it. That could be a crucial mistake as they try to come back here in the fourth quarter. The offense now has great field position to start the drive. Looking to throw. It's Golden. But the play loses yardage. Very tough second down coming up now.
Boy, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All you can do is throw it to his back and loss of yards. Now you're behind the sticks.
Here's the second down play. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. And he'll be brought down.
What a job to bounce back by this offense. They get all the yardage back that they lost on this run and more. Now they're back on track with a very manageable 3rd and short.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 30. Chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. They'll try to run for the first down. He shreds the tackle. They make the tackle, but the offense now set up with a first down at the 21.
But they continue to play good football up front. A nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead. You keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up.
Here we go, here we go.
Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. It's an outbound catch made. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle. So this defense finally makes a play. That's one of the few negative plays for this offense today.
Yeah, you said it, Chris. They don't have the easiest road to climb back in this one, but little plays like that can be points of positivity of what coaches will likely focus on as they move forward.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. A run to the left, trying to find pay dirt. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of a play.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about 3rd down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here, whether they run it or throw it. You get a stop here, maybe hold them to 3 points.
The defense has stuffed them twice in a row. Will they try to throw for it here on 3rd down? Back to throw. It's Golden. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Touchdown, Clemson. This offense is still clicking. They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Miami offense is back on the field. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Hurricanes. There was no catching him that time.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Empty backfield now as they go for 2.
On the ready. Okay, ready.
There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Pressure is coming. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Hey, great job here by the defense on this conversion. Nice heads-up play to prevent the 2-point try.
On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They really had the defense off balance in the last possession, mixing the run and pass extremely well. Here comes the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. Dropping back. It's Golden. He'll take a deep shot. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's running out of time here. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now 4th down. The Tigers will come to the line on 4th down, looking to keep the drive going. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Deep shot toward the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Tigers.
Boy, what a job by the offensive coordinator going to that 5-wide receiver set, creating the one-on-one matchups, finding the most favorable matchup, and then going to that receiver for the score.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return here. He takes him in the end zone and will begin the drive at the 25. Retakes the field. And looking to throw now on 1st down. He's picked for a 3rd time tonight. He could go. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Clemson. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
Great job here by the backer, just mirroring the quarterback, reading his eyes, and then stepping in front of that throw. Comes up with it, and then he goes back to high school, shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands, takes it in for a touchdown.
And the point after is good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. Quick completion to the tight end. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Going for a big play downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Finally brought down after an explosive play for this offense. Big gain.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The complexion of this drive suddenly changing. One massive play, and they're closing in on the red zone now with the 1st down. First down, looking to throw the football. Looking for his big tight end. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Well, you can see what happens when you try to squeeze it into a tight window. An incompletion is probably the best result he could have hoped for, because an interception is the most likely outcome anytime you throw into double cover.
Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. Looking to throw again. He fires downfield. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a 1st down and goal.
On the ready.
Wants to throw it. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Miami.
Great job here by the play caller, going to that 5 wide receiver set. He put all these guys out in space and create one-on-one matchups. It's very tough on this defense to try to win all the matchups and give the quarterback credit for being able to find where he wanted to go to be able to come up with that touchdown.
Point after, knocked right through. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. He safely makes the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
Well, Chris, as you know, this is one of the toughest things to do in all of football, trying to recover the onside kick. But let's give credit to the hands team there for coming down with that ball for the return unit.
And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? The pass rush closing in. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. We make the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone.
Well, this is what separates the men from the boys right here. This quarterback knows he's going to get hit, does a good job of staying laser focused on his target, and as he throws that ball, he gets annihilated, but big positive yards because of that determination by the quarterback.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Bringing pressure. He just throws the ball away there and lives to play another down. That's a smart choice on 1st down.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
2nd and 10 here. The shotgun running play call. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
offense comes up to the line, they might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Back to throw. It's Golden. Defense is coming after him. The pass ball is incomplete. They could not hook up on the final play of the third quarter. So Clemson has the lead here, Kirk, as we head to the quarter break. In these playoff games, we certainly hope for a much more competitive battle with a shot at the national championship on the line. It has not been the case here so far. We'll begin the fourth quarter with a field goal try here. Kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And they add to their lead.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after adding to this big lead, they'll set to kick it away. Well, they thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Miami offense is back on the field. Looking to throw it on first down. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Second down after that previous play. From the shotgun, drops back. Looking for the wideout. Oh, what a grab! That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again. We can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put his safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
It's a quick grab. They get him down quickly, and not much of a gain on that completion.
And they get some positive yards here. But just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, I kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Looking to throw yet again. Another interception. Wow, that's his fourth tonight. Could take it all the way.